Well, good morning, everybody out there in Wildcat Nation. We are back at Storytime Coffee.
Hey.
Once again, our studio is not quite ready. They were painting yesterday afternoon, so we should be in there anytime.
I'm excited. Have we formally announced that we have a studio
I don't
on
know.
here?
We
just
did.
We just did. I'm just trying to get on Facebook Live
my
here.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Will, tell them
Always forget
about the studio. We have a studio.
Yeah, like everything else with K-ROG, it's just kind of happened.
Evolving.
And we're just sort of along for the ride with this tiger by the tail, but we got to the point where we were kind of looking for somewhere just to keep our stuff, to have a regular place that we didn't have to tear down and set up all the time when we do these shows.
So Tom didn't go crazy trying to set up when
Right.
he's here trying to
By the
set
way,
up
audio
equipment.
is so easy. I don't know.
What's his deal?
I don't know.
why
I mean,
he has so
He's
much-
obviously not a professional.
I guess.
You
I
guys
don't
can
know.
hear us, right?
Yeah.
We're not, no
Yeah, I know.
there. Janet can hear us, I guess.
That's
she
good.
Said, and Diane's here.
I just turned up my volume. We are live with sound.
Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is, but at any rate, picking on Tom. He's not even here. That's not even
I know.
fair.
No, he'll
No,
never
it's
come
totally
back.
fair.
Absolutely.
It's totally fair.
You guys took some shots at me while I was gone, so it's all
well,
good.
you have to.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's all good.
When
That's
I was
what-
out with Chubby Cheeks, you were getting at me
We
too.
were.
Chubby
That's what
cheeks.
this is
Yeah.
all about. So we looked at the Enterprise Center here in Jamestown, which is a great little area. If
It
you want a
is.
little office and use a conference room every once in a while, and we looked at that and we thought, yeah, this is something we could do. And
Yep.
Tom was already in there. And then we were getting real close to making that deal, and then Tom said, hey, by the way,
Thank you.
that you got your coffee now. Lauren.
Got her cappuccino.
Fine.
Lauren's
Is that pumpkin spice?
It's cappuccino.
Oh, just straight up cappuccino.
It's just cappuccino.
It's so cultured. Do you need a seltzer water with that?
Oh my gosh.
Come back, Lauren. Come
I
back.
leave. It's too early for this. I
So
worked too
Tom
long.
says, hey, that Unit A is available, and he told me the price for it, and basically we were paying for what he's paying for his space, what we'd be paying for our space next to him in the executive center. We were getting close to just being able to pay for the whole space down there, and
Right.
so
The whole
we
shebang.
got the Resource Center in Springfield. They agreed to kick in some cash.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
To help be our studio sponsor. So we love the Resource Center for doing that. And we took the big space.
Which is fantastic.
It's
And the
fantastic.
paint is drying even as we speak.
It's cool.
It might even be dry.
Like
I was
it's-
watching it earlier.
It's
Yeah.
the
I've always wanted to
end.
watch paint dry.
Like it's the corner unit.
You hear it said as a phrase all the time, so I thought I'd give it a go.
This is really good, by the way. Like it's really good cappuccino.
I love that. And I love that you know what a cappuccino is.
Very good.
Because a lot of people come in and are like, I want a cappuccino with caramel.
And you hand 'em
I think
this.
you mean a latte with caramel.
That's
but
really
anyway,
good.
I won't be a coffee snob.
or a macchiato.
a macchiato, that's
macchiato.
right. Because Starbucks basically sells a caramel latte with all kinds of frou-frou in it.
Well,
and
I
that's not a macchiato.
No, I was going to say basically that kind of stuff is a cup full of milk, sugar, flavor, and a splash of coffee.
It's milk. It's a milkshake by all
So,
purpose.
And a macchiato is distinctly coffee.
Yeah.
That you do usually drink it with a glass of seltzer water.
Oh, we just got asked when we're going to start our live tour with an audience. Evelyn Foster. I'm going to think about that.
You could come be an audience right now.
That's
for
right.
Storytime
You
Coffee
could.
Company.
But I think this studio is going to be awesome. It's a corner. It's the end space, so it's at the corner, and it's big and it's nice. And
We're
I'm
working on a sign.
yes. Will's depiction. Is that how you say that? I said that wrong.
My art.
Your art.
Depiction.
Depiction. I
Depiction.
said that completely wrong. That
I
was
thought
a
it was
warning.
real,
You
I
gave
thought
it a go,
well
though.
done.
Yeah, it was.
Are you going to show?
Are you going to show
your
it? Do you
artwork?
have the
I
artwork?
can maybe do that. You guys talk amongst
Okay.
yourselves. I'll see if I can find the artwork.
Will presented his vision of the sign yesterday. We have like a group message that things are discussed in. And
In all seriousness, he asked, "Hey guys, who are the sign companies you've used?"
Yeah.
And I do have a couple guys that I use, and I looked at his drawing and I said, I think I know some toddlers that could help if that's what you're what you're looking for.
It's about what I could draw, but it is in the toddler realm.
I think some crayons on the wall. I've seen this before, but Normally Josh Hill at Slingshot Creative
Josh
does
does
my,
a great
my
job.
sign, but this one was a little bigger than what he typically does
My
out of his
vision.
Yeah,
My vision.
bigger than
Yeah.
Will's vision, and Will is not known for having small visions. So,
That's hence how we are here right now.
yeah.
Well, it'll take me a while to
Okay,
find this
well,
because I may have
We
to
may
actually
just have to
pull
post it
off
on the
feed,
K-ROG
but,
page.
Yeah, it's a sight to behold.
But we
It's a
will be
beautiful-
having our ribbon cutting on
Come to both.
our own
Yeah,
studio.
and I think I finally get to make it to a farmer's market. Haven't been in a long time.
It's fun. I'm pretty excited about the one on the 12th because we are going to have barbecue from Twisted Grip Barbecue, and we're going to have a car show. And we already have like 15 entries for the car show, and I'm sure there's going to be 20 plus cars.
We thought we were going to have like 5.
Yeah, you guys
for
had a bunch.
Yeah, there ended up being 40 or 50 cars out here for
Did
the
you
last
really?
first
Okay.
Friday.
I'm
yeah.
going to need to be prepared, a little
It
more
was
prepared.
yeah. Be thinking about where you want those to go.
Yeah,
So.
that's a good point. And
I do want to point out I'm drinking black coffee with nothing in it.
Me too. Did you get the Ethiopian or the Guatemala?
I don't know. They ask me these things, and I'm like, I don't care. What's the difference?
Okay, so the Guatemala Central American coffee tends to have those kind of fuller tones, like chocolatey, caramely hints to it.
okay.
Whereas the Ethiopia actually has a bit of a blueberry note to it. Yeah, I say that, and you think you're going to get blueberry flavored coffee. That's not what
No.
it is. It's an
Little
overtone.
fruity,
Yeah.
little fruity.
So it goes well with this mixed berry muffin that I'm
Well,
having.
before I forget,
Yeah.
Tracy Grant asked how the coffee was here, and it's fantastic.
It's very good.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Yeah, it's
so you need
very,
to come
very
by
good.
and get some. Well, I'm glad to know that because I've it's weird because I used to think, oh, I drink coffee.
Yeah.
And then the more you drink coffee, you're like,
You develop a
"Well,
palate."
You do, and
It becomes a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I go places sometimes, and they'll give me coffee, and I'm like, this kind of tastes like flowers and something. I'm like, I don't like this.
That's probably an African coffee or an Indonesian.
And
would
so
have a-
I like the malty, not bitter, but really full, strong taste. So that would be not the Ethiopian. That
No.
would be I want the Guatemalan.
You're probably going to
So
do
I
it.
want South American coffee. That's what I
Well,
like.
and you can't even just do it just by region, but there is a little bit. You can get into a lot of different conversations about
This is going to get deep on
beans
coffee.
and yeah,
Okay.
and there are people that know far more than I do about it. But you just talk to Erin; she can fill you in back behind the counter.
All
But,
right.
yeah.
That's
Each
interesting.
country and each region, and it's soil. Like any of our food that we eat, it's all about the soil conditions. And
So it's like
Yeah.
wine.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that's in
So,
the soil influences.
interestingly enough, people think that wine is complex because of the soil and the conditions. Coffee is about 1,000 times more complex. There's so many more factors that come into the flavor than even with wine.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I did not
it's
know that.
Yeah, you can geek out in a hurry.
Yeah.
Someday we may have to have my friend Sean Eskenazi on the show.
Oh, and
Let
he talk
him-
about
let him
chocolate.
talk about
That would be
chocolate.
cool.
'Cause
So-
he sources
That'd be
his
fun.
chocolate from around the world.
So, fun story about Sean Eskenazi. So,
interesting.
he was this bright, budding young lawyer back when I was a bright, budding young teenage punk.
I worked for him as a bright young punk lawyer back in the day.
So my family, we know Dee Wampler, and Sean was working for Dee, and if you know Dee, he's quite a well-known defense attorney.
Yes.
And let's just say that I had a lack of judgment at one point in my teenage years.
Interesting.
And I needed some help, and Dee contacted Sean for us and connected us, and he helped me out. So we won't go into any further detail. So
We are after this
yeah,
because
right,
I need
right.
to know.
So I step up to preach one Sunday morning at church, and Sean is there, and he told me the following week. He goes, "You know what? I heard that the youth pastor was going to be preaching, and I almost left." And he goes, "I'm so glad that I stayed. You did a great job, and I really
Aw,
enjoyed it. I
that's
thought it was really
awesome.
cool." And I said, "Well, since I've got you, I've never met you, but you represented me once when I was 17, and I just want to say thank you. So thanks for staying, and thanks
Turn
for."
my life around. That is awesome.
And then he walks away from his legal career and makes chocolate.
Chocolate.
Well,
yeah.
yeah.
That happens. When we walk away from legal careers and do all kinds of weird things.
Like K-ROG.
I'm not totally out. I
Yeah.
still keep my finger in there some. But Tracy says that she's glad about the farmers market on the 12th.
Yay, thank you,
so they're
Tracy.
Gonna come and have some barbecue. And she says the best coffee is from Ecuador and Peru.
There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah, it's not my cup of coffee, but some people like it.
Okay.
Ecuador and Peru. That's
Yeah.
awesome. I pretty well like all coffee. If it's good, if it's that next level coffee,
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't
But
want
it's-
it to be fruity or flowery. I want it to be coffee.
I want it to be
Well,
strong.
So this is the fun thing about coffee is that it's not right or wrong. It's just preference. Everybody has a different palate, and
That's right.
Yeah.
I have my likes, and mine have changed. I used to love the deep, dark roasted, and so I was just telling somebody earlier, I like
Yeah.
Starbucks.
Yeah.
But now I realize what that is. It's just burned coffee. You don't even
Yeah.
taste the different origins and beans. It all tastes the same. It's burned. And so we're real careful in particular with our roaster about how he does it. And that's why we use him, is because he doesn't mess up the beans.
So
That's cool. That's good to know.
we're really diving deep into coffee this
Yeah.
morning, and that's okay. But so the coffee that you've got, the drip coffee here, I don't know much about this, but I know that there's light roast, medium roast, dark roast. What are we
So
doing here?
that Guatemalan would actually be considered dark with our
Okay.
roaster, but it's not burnt. So Starbucks, compared to a Starbucks, and I use that because everybody seems to know what that is,
Yeah.
they would consider that more of a light to medium, but it is actually a medium dark roast, whereas I'm drinking a medium light roast in Ethiopia.
Very
So
cool.
I read somewhere that the darker the roast, the lower the caffeine content.
I've
See,
heard
that
that.
kind of hurts my heart because
kinda
I
painful.
like a darker roast like
Yeah.
this, but I want as much caffeine as I can possibly get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then learn to drink our nitro cold brew,
Well, I
because
have
it's
been.
also the Guatemalan, but it's
'Cause I
just
have
done
been.
differently, and then it gets all the caffeine because it's not hot brewed; it's cold brewed.
Well, that's my afternoon drink. Is
Gotcha.
when I'm here and I'm on my way to the taekwondo school because I have to teach
Yeah.
kids for 3 hours. I'm like, give me the nitro. I'm going
Give
to
me
teach
the
taekwondo
nitro.
to kids for 3 hours,
Yeah.
and so
I
that's
need
the
the
perfect
nitro.
pre-teaching kids drink. is the
100%.
nitro for me. So.
Oh,
All right,
man.
so should we step out of coffee?
Maybe we
I
should
mean, I know
probably
we're in the
step
coffee
coffee a
shop,
little
but
bit.
that's
yeah,
not the
we
point
should
of this
probably
show.
step away from coffee.
Can we talk for a minute about Rich and John
Yes.
doing a
They
great
did
job
a
on
great
Friday night?
job.
Holy
You know,
cow.
they've got some tweaks, and they'll acknowledge that. You
Sure.
know, but man, for the first go, I
They
saw.
did
I
a
mean, even
great
Saturday
job.
morning, I think it was like 1.7. You know,
Oh, they're
1,700 people.
They're,
that were,
they're pushing. I don't know what it is now, but they're going to hit 2,000 views.
that's incredible.
I
It's
think they did a
fantastic.
great job.
They
I
did.
watched about a quarter of it, and because we couldn't go to the game that night, I've been working a lot. Like, it's been very busy, and I've been working very late. And I watched that, and it's very soothing to sit there and like watch that and hear that Friday night football. Because I was
That buzz,
I was
yeah.
a cheerleader,
Yeah.
like
Takes
the
you
whole
back.
time. I was the captain of the cheerleading squad,
Rah, rah.
and so rah rah. I know it fits my personality really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're 5'2".
Get up and cheer!
Yeah.
Get up!
Many of nights, my sister was the cheerleading captain.
Yeah.
So many a nights she'd come home in tears. Why won't they cheer with us?
Yeah,
We're
we
here
made
to
them
watch.
cheer.
We're here to watch a football game,
Bet
Amy.
you
Like,
did.
Yeah, we did. And but no, so I mean, I was at every Friday night football game, you know, that varsity did, and it's a very soothing sound, like that sound of Friday night football. It was really cool. And the volleyball game is tonight.
Yeah.
All the volleyball games are
Yep.
tonight. And I'm going to try to go. I've got more meetings, but because my sister-in-law Emily's the head coach.
That's right.
So I
That's
want to go
exciting.
support Emily. I know I'm really excited for her. She loves volleyball, and
they
she
had a-
loves her kids.
They had
I'm
a
so
tournament this
excited.
weekend too, right?
They did have a tournament. I don't know any details about it because I have been in real estate land, totally zoned in on
Yeah.
that, not talking to people and just going like a crazy person.
I don't
But
know the details either. I think they did well. I know the softball girls and the soccer boys both came home with
Yes,
the
yeah.
with the trophy tournament and won their tournament.
Well, and we got to figure out how to get more of these sports
Yes.
live streamed
Yeah.
on there because people need to see it. People want to see it, and I don't know if we're going to have a K-ROG 2 page,
Yeah.
so we can have two separate.
Oh,
live
like
streams.
ESPN and ESPN2.
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
man.
yeah, you know.
But come support the volleyball team tonight. I'm anxious to go. I've got a meeting until about 7 o'clock, and then we're going to go, and we should be able to see the varsity game. So I'm excited for Emily and her team, and it's very, very
too.
cool.
Strong
So-
tradition with that volleyball
and get your
program.
Wildcat wear.
Yeah, get your swag.
Get your swag. I ordered mine on the PTA site. You can go to that and order it. And I think they'll do orders again until like September 13th.
Yeah.
And if you miss them, then you can buy it at the games from the Booster Club, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt from the Booster Club at the football game. I
Cool.
went there.
I got my mask.
Did you?
For when I'm coaching, I can put that on.
I got the $10 T-shirt, and I didn't pick it because it was $10. I picked it because I liked the design.
Yeah.
It was
There's
really
some
cool.
really cool shirts and stuff out
Yeah, it
there.
was good stuff.
So-
Talking about shows on K-ROG, John and
Ryan White.
Ryan
Who's just
White,
here.
yeah.
He just left.
they're starting their show, I think this Sunday, called The Chain Gang.
Yeah.
And they're going to be
That's
talking
gonna be
all kinds of
cool.
sports.
Here, Lil B's going to be making
heard.
Lil
some
B
thing-
is so
Lil
nice.
B.
I finally got to meet her in person.
She's
a couple
amazing.
weeks ago. She's a very cool kid.
the
She's
star of
cool.
the show.
Yeah.
Really,
But,
yeah.
She was of Quarantine Kitchen for sure, which is one
Yeah.
of the launch points of
K-ROG.
K-ROG.
Yeah.
was Quarantine Kitchen, one of the inspirations.
Yeah, I'm
That-
excited about that. He texted me yesterday and said, "Hey, are you available some Sundays to come on and talk a little bit about the soccer team and just sports in general?" I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. I love that."
That's going to be live Sunday nights at 7.
7 o'clock.
And then, of course, always available for replay and watch on K-ROG anytime you want to do that.
Very
But-
cool.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at us, like filling up content.
I know, it's
know.
amazing.
That's
crazy.
pretty
And what was
awesome.
cool Friday night, we had the soccer tournament going on, so I was able to I was hitting
That
them
was fun.
with notes, and they're
Uh-huh.
broadcasting. We don't get a lot of coverage. It's the soccer's not quite it's catching on,
If you say so.
but not quite on the level of football here in Rogersville.
It's
So,
happening.
by the way, our first home game is tonight as well. So
That's awesome.
if we don't get rained out,
I know.
JV will play a half a game at 4:30, and then varsity to follow. So around 5:15, 5:30, the varsity takes.
It's
the
good
field.
that we're getting some rain, though. We really needed rain.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I just don't want it to
Yeah.
rain all afternoon and
no, just
cancel
rain
us
this
out.
morning and stop. That'd be great.
Yeah, for sure.
Very,
It was
very
kind of
good.
fun. I had some friends coming out to the Worsham Autonomous Zone to do a little shooting.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
And Sunday afternoon, we've been planning it for like 2 weeks, and we're looking at the forecast because we're like going to shoot like a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That it was like 90% chance of rain, 100%
Yeah.
chance of rain, 100% chance of rain. And I told him, I said, "Hey, come on out. There's a pavilion. If it's not raining too hard, we can still shoot." It drizzled a little bit.
Just
It was a
this
perfect day
dabble.
for shooting. It was great.
I don't know if they try to predict the weather too much now, but it is. I know we're in like the hardest area in the U.S. to predict weather. I get that because of the whole jet stream.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like they should be
That
more
whole jet
vague.
stream thing.
The whole jet
I
stream.
love how you said it. You held it in contempt.
Yeah, the jet stream. It is so hard to predict the weather here, but I feel like they shouldn't try to hone it in so much. That way, they're not always wrong.
So the broadcast is, "Hey guys, it might rain or it might not."
Yeah.
It could possibly rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be around this temperature.
Right.
I mean, I just feel like they're setting themselves up to fail.
Let's just lower that bar.
Yeah.
Let's just keep. I mean,
Change the whole weather system. We can do it on K-ROG.
we don't want anybody's.
I'm going to say the weather.
It's raining.
It's
right now.
raining.
It's raining.
It is.
And it might rain
It
later.
is
it might
a
not.
mild-ish degree, and I have no expectation for what's going to happen this afternoon
We're all
because I
wearing
don't know.
jeans. You can't see
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah.
that's the weather right now. It's
Yeah.
We put the
I
shorts up.
I felt like a bad mom when I dropped Evie off because I never have rain jackets. I rarely wear coats. If it's starting to get in the like 10-degree range, I'll wear a coat because I'm not outside.
Right.
If I'm
I
outside,
hate coats.
I hate coats. I hate them in my car. So I send my kid in and she's wearing shorts and a long sleeve shirt. And because I'm like, it's going to warm up this afternoon. And all these little kids are going in rain jackets and umbrellas, no coat. I'm just sitting her in. I'm like, you're going to be outside for 2 seconds. But then I'm like, maybe I should get her a raincoat. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
My youngest is almost 16, so he's on his own.
Yeah,
Is-
coat or no coat.
Fend for
Of
yourself.
course, he's the third one, so he's been on his own since he was like 4.
Right.
But,
Yeah.
You know,
Yes, the third one. Yeah, raised like a wolf. They raised. Yeah.
I'm the youngest
we
of
did
three.
Yeah,
we have
youngest,
referred to
yeah.
him, and
I'm
we,
the
you
youngest
know,
of three. I get it.
yeah, we love him. I mean, he's
Yeah,
great.
we
He's
love
great.
him.
He's great.
We
When we see him,
occasionally
he's a great
see him.
kid.
We check in every once in a
yeah.
while. He seems
We
to be all right.
refer to him as like our cactus child. You water him every once in a while. Basically, he's going to grow. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, that's the third kid. That's awesome.
And now we're just starving for attention. Where's the camera?
Exact.
Are you guys listening?
Am I in the shot?
How do I look?
Yeah, see, there was like
That's awesome.
there's 18 people watching on my feed.
I
pretty
got a
cool.
watch party going. I got,
I got
a few
11.
here.
I got
Okay,
11 going.
So we're
Oh, I'm
pushing-
down to 2.
Aw.
Lauren, this is just Lauren is way more popular than you are.
I got a
That's-
rock.
I got-
Charlie Brown.
Took me a beat, but I got that. That's good.
Is there anything else we need to talk about? What's going?
First Friday. Is this Friday?
Is that this?
Friday
I'm
This
excited.
Friday night? Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, so I'm working on a food truck. I haven't heard back, but I'll get one out here.
Can we talk about food trucks?
Do we have to?
No, I
Again?
don't want to. It's crazy.
I know.
Why is it so hard to get food trucks?
I don't know.
I need some for man camp.
I'd like to
I
have
messaged
one.
you about
I
that.
know.
And he
Yeah.
says he's going to take care of it. So Kevin Lane, thank you, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin.
What's
Kevin's
up?
a nice
for,
guy.
He is a good guy.
For helping me out with that.
Good job,
That's gonna
Kevin.
be a fun event.
Kevin's the guy. If you want somebody to come to your house and just cook a great
Yeah.
meal, he'll do that
He's
for you.
like
So,
a private chef.
Yeah.
And
Call
I mean,
up
I
Kevin.
see his pictures, and it looks really good.
Kevin, if you're watching, just drop your info there in the comments.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'd love to hook
Good.
you
I'm
up.
glad Kevin's going to help out.
Yep.
He's a good
I
guy.
messaged him immediately based on your recommendation. He got right back to me, said he'd love to help. So
Very good.
For
really
sure.
cool do
But
it.
food trucks, they're hard to get. They
Yeah.
are. They're hard
Yeah.
to nail down.
But I thought we were talking about First Friday.
We'll talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about that.
So if you have a motorcycle, bring it out. So we had the car show last time. This time it's a bike show. So again, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you've got just an old clunker, something gnarly, bring it out. I guess that'd be the bad. Is gnarly bad?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It
either.
used to be
I
good.
guess
Bad.
gnarly could be.
Could be
Yeah.
good.
Shaka bra. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shocker. Whoa. I was just transported to a
Go-
different time,
Going to surfer mode.
a different place.
So if you got
That's
a pretty
awesome.
one, that's the good. If you got something ugly and old, bring that. That's the bad. And no, that's the ugly. And then the bad, I guess, is just
Like
chopper, just
tricked out.
tricked out.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, that's bad to the bone.
Yeah, I don't know the,
Had to think
the
I
lingo.
had to think how to finish
Man,
bad.
is that comfortable? I saw one of those
That's
guys going
style
down the
points, isn't it?
highway
I
the
don't
other
know.
day.
I heard that it was because you just sort of can hang
Like-
there.
I see. I'm the same way. Every time I see it, I think that's got to be style
that
because
kind
that's
of
got to
like
be
chop.
exhausting.
Is that a chopper? I don't know
I
what
don't
that's
know.
called.
I
I
don't
don't know
Yeah,
the
it's a
lingo at
chopper,
all. Yeah, I saw one of the guys driving down the highway the other day, and I'm like, that seems like a long time to have your arms like that, but maybe it's super comfortable.
I don't know. My uncle called them ape hangers.
Oh, ape hangers. That
We
makes
need
sense.
we need a motorcycle expert in here.
But you can't say that anymore. It
To
offends
answer
the
your
apes.
question.
It offends
I
the
don't-
apes.
Yeah, maybe
I don't
it
know
would.
what you
I don't
can
know.
and can't say. I'm not sure.
Nobody knows. Yeah. So anyway, first Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. at Jamestown. Free food, but then also food trucks. The coffee shop will have extended hours that night. Normally we close at 5, but we'll be open.
Do you know what
Through
food
the-
trucks are coming yet?
I've got emails out, and I'm waiting for confirmation.
Waiting for
Yeah,
You're
confirmation.
always waiting
Always
on food
waiting.
trucks.
Yeah. So it's not just me.
No.
Not
Do
just
you
me.
need me to?
Whoa, hey.
That's
Oh, we
good.
about a
This
situation.
awesome mug did not spill.
Yeah.
That's the
Oh,
thing.
look, you've got your notch marks.
I do, and I actually owe one for today. So actually, I have 10.
I
but
love it.
I've got my. You can. Oh, the camera's way up there.
Yeah,
Oh
I don't know
my
why you're.
gosh.
I don't know why you're showing
I
that to your
can-
computer.
I can do this. Watch.
Can you zoom
watch
in?
This. I can.
Is that how many cups you've had?
Yeah, I can switch cameras here
Can you really?
like this.
Oh, looky there.
Interesting.
And there's my hash marks on how many, but I owe one for today, so I'm at 10.
Good job, Will.
Will is
10.
determined to get his full
His-
money's worth.
his
I
money's
am.
back.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get
Confident
there.
I'm going
It
to.
may be the. I may have to finish it off on the half price ones because I'm not sure I can drink 500 cups of coffee in a year.
I don't know why you wouldn't. It's a cup and a half essentially.
Yeah, but I can't quite make it every day.
Yeah,
That's
true.
the thing.
And we're not open on Sundays.
And not
so.
open on Sundays. So
Yeah.
I don't know. How long have you been open? This is 2 weeks.
So we're on what, day 10?
Okay, and so I'm at cup 10.
That makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
You're averaging
Yeah.
one a day.
I'm on track, sort of.
Sort
I
of
have
ish.
tried several things now. I've had the smoothie, I've had the drip coffee, I've had cappuccino, and I've had something else. Oh, the London Fog.
Yeah.
They've all been very good.
We're
So
back
see-
on coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
we came back to coffee.
and I just want to say that's not
Yeah.
the purpose of the show. I'm thrilled that they're talking about how great Storytime Coffee is, but we just happen to be meeting here today and can't help it.
And before we jump off of that, though, we
The
gotta
coffee
talk,
cake?
We gotta talk about the food.
Yeah.
Oh my
Because you've got
gosh.
Sue's from
Time
Time to
loaf.
loaf.
Time to Loaf
Who's in my building?
Mm-hmm.
making your treats here, and this is like my third piece of coffee cake in 2 days. I had a cinnamon roll on Saturday.
I have
Right.
beef with this situation. Let me explain.
Okay.
So I worked like till 9 p.m. last night, but I walked into the building. I had not been there all day,
Oh.
and I walked into the building, and
She's doing our cinnamon rolls.
Sue was catching up baking for story time because Sue bakes out of her commercial kitchen in my building, Heritage Post. And I walk in and I am hit with a wall of cinnamon roll smell. I mean, the air was thick with bread and cinnamon. And we had a Friends of the Park meeting last night. So the Friends of the Park people come in and they're like, whoa, we can't.
Your building smells
It
amazing.
smells like it's thick of cinnamon roll smell. I'm telling you, it's like humidity.
Sounds awesome.
It is. It's amazing, but at the same time, it's kind of devastating because you're like, I want a cinnamon roll right now, but
I know
there's
that's
none.
true. And well, I've been trying to office out of here.
Oh,
and
my
I'm gonna have to
gosh.
go back to my office 2 doors down here because the smell of the cinnamon rolls
So
just
if you're
makes me hungry.
if you're wondering where the delicious baked stuff comes from, it's Sue and Carrie with Time to Loaf.
Yeah.
They're open on Fridays at Heritage Post, and her stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's so
I'll tell
good.
you what I've been really wanting to know is, I mean, I know there's Lucy's and Sky Dragon, kind of those big restaurants
Yeah.
that are open all the time. But the little shops, like Sue's open for lunch on
Fridays.
Fridays, and then Specialty Sweets has lunch Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but
Yep.
not Friday, because I
Correct.
went in there Friday.
Yeah, there's no
And then
on
I saw
Fridays.
Sue. I said, Sue, I thought you were having lunch on Friday. She's like, I do. I'm like, how would anyone know?
I know.
There was no sign. I drove by.
Yeah.
I know.
Couldn't tell. I said, you got to get some people out there because I was going to go get lunch there. I ended up going to Lucy's, which was awesome.
Yeah, Lucy's good.
But I want to be sure that I know those local shops that are open for lunch. Like I
Yeah.
fully intend to go to Specialty Sweets for a sandwich today.
Yeah.
Which I gotta say about this town, you guys have been amazing. I mean, just even yesterday, I had somebody come in and they're taking a picture and like, I want to show everybody how great this is. We love local
Yeah.
business, and I love the spirit of Rogersville right now on let's support local.
They are raring and
Thank you.
ready to go
Yeah.
for to support local places.
They want
and
more. We
promote
all
them.
want
they
more.
want more.
Yep.
There's
Opportunities
like a healthy drink smoothie place opening
Yeah, I saw
today
that.
too. Healthy Blends. I
Yeah.
don't know anything about it. I'll probably go try
I
it
didn't
soon.
know until yesterday.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
It's over in that Marshall Street,
Over by the Assemblies of God.
Yeah,
Okay.
Church. Yeah.
where there's like a gym over there and a
there was
really
something
cute little
else.
boutique, cozy little
farmhouse?
farmhouse.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Okay.
And of course, Grandpa's Snow Cones is over there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But there was something else that opened up recently.
I don't know.
I don't know. Lori Pace with the chamber.
Yeah, we need to talk about Lori with
She's
the
been
chamber.
all over the place,
Well,
getting new
You
businesses.
can't
and
say
ribbon-
enough
Yeah.
about Lori.
Yeah.
Lori does a great job, and she is adding members all the time, and they're like members that are in this community, committed. I'm excited about things.
She's hustling. Yeah.
Yeah, the Rogersville Chamber is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I have businesses in Springfield that are members of the Rogersville Chamber
Right.
of Commerce.
Yeah.
Not the Springfield Chamber of
Yeah.
Commerce.
Yes.
They get more out of being a part of this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a much
So-
better organization.
Hey, real quick, John Wilson from Light the Way waved, and so I asked him, I said, hey, can I announce anything? And he said, just tell people 3 p.m. Light the Way announcement.
Okay.
So I've been telling you about potentially something big going on in the field behind us here, behind Jamestown, and I can't give the details, but it sounds like 3 o'clock we're gonna get the word. So I will tell you there might have been an artist that might possibly be in on it that
Maybe, but
maybe
not really, but
that
definitely.
sort of
Could
put
be.
Sure
an
it's gonna be.
Instagram
Cliffhanger.
post hint yesterday.
Oh, we should scour Instagram.
I was doing a lousy job, and I'm not monitoring our comments, and we got all these. John was one of them.
Oh, okay.
Tracy asked what was going on Friday night. That would be
First Friday.
Yeah, First Friday.
We talked about that. Dodie Thomas, of course, points out Katie and Creations as carryout meals on
Oh,
Wednesday
yeah,
nights.
that was-
Yes,
5 to
yes.
7.
That is. They're doing brisket and stuff
Yeah,
on Wednesday nights.
That's a good
Yep.
option. And then Lori's jumped on here. Community's doing great job supporting local. And then she said Bell Tower Academy.
Yes, that was another one that joined recently. It's like a new, I guess it'd be like a private school
Okay.
in town.
Awesome.
So I mean, recap: we've got soccer and volleyball tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and then they don't have many home football games, right?
Well, last night would have been the JV game,
Okay.
and the JV won, so that's a Monday and then Friday. I don't think middle school football or junior high is not on yet. That's a
and we
week or
got
two
first
from now.
Friday here
Yep,
this
here at
week.
Jamestown this Friday, 6 to 9.
And
I'm just thinking, and I don't want to work out of school here because I don't want to take anything away from Friends of the Park. But
yeah,
if you can't find a food vendor, let me know by
Oh, you
like
can do that.
Thursday, and I might do some pulled chicken, pulled pork.
Okay.
We might be able to do the. It has to be a fundraiser, so
Yeah.
we can do a fundraiser for
Well, by the way,
K-ROG, or we
thank
can
you
do it
for
for this.
Thank you for saying that. The whole first Friday is always a fundraiser.
Right.
Yes,
Last
for
month,
different people,
Yeah,
not-
last month
yeah.
we gave to the Booster Club, and I think it was like $325 we were able to send their way. This month is for the Greater Ozarks Veterans Association.
oh great.
Yeah.
Whenever
so-
I do food, it's always a fundraiser.
Right.
Yeah.
For something.
Yeah.
But we could do pulled pork, pulled chicken.
Yeah.
We could do bandit nachos.
They're so good.
They're
Yeah.
crazy
There's
good.
tater
It's
chips.
a Rogersville.
If you're up for it, that's
Creation.
just
Tom
more for the
Baker.
veterans.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to take anything away from
we'll
it.
see.
There's food
Yeah,
trucks,
if I don't,
so
yeah, we'll see what the
let me
confirmation
know.
is.
I do need, because I have to smoke that. I need at least probably 36 hours.
Okay,
in
all right,
advance.
I'll let you know. So there you have it, folks. We may or may not have Will Warsham's
Bandit.
smoked meat.
There's going to be some
Bandit
sort of
nachos.
food there.
There will be. And again, free hot dogs for the kids. But I know sometimes the adults want something a little more substantial for dinner. So
And I might have to like deliver and then come back because we have a tiger celebration Friday night.
yeah.
So I got to go
gosh,
take
yeah.
care of that.
Yeah,
yeah,
But
that's
other than
awesome.
that, but I can at
It's
least
Labor
get the
Day
stuff-
weekend.
It is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is Labor Day weekend. It is.
But I get the stuff out here. We get to take care of if we need to do
sounds
that.
good.
All right.
And Diane says thank you for supporting Young Life.
Yeah, we
Aw.
did that in June.
That's
or
another great
May,
Rogersville
or whatever.
organization.
Yeah, it was June. That was our other first Friday
Yeah,
event.
there's lots of cool stuff happening. I feel like we're back to the point where we were before COVID. Like right before COVID, Rogersville was having all of this kind of growth and new things happening, and then it kind of slowed down a little bit, and now I feel like it's back.
Bursting back into life.
We're bursting back into life.
Let's keep
I
the
like
momentum
that.
going. Let's not
Absolutely.
let's not hit the pause button again.
Nope. No more pauses.
Be safe, be smart, but let's keep moving.
The Unique Flower Farmer reopens on Friday.
Oh yeah, Emma. She's gonna have lots of fun stuff
Yep,
this fall.
got a note
So
about
you don't
that.
have to drive into big box stores to get your fall stuff. You can get mums and pumpkins and things like that there.
Well, and I like what I see a lot. I wish more people did it, but join the Rogersville residents page.
Yes.
And if you don't know, ask. And
Just
you'll
ask.
get
120
78,000 responses
Yeah. Yeah.
within the first 10 minutes, letting you know what your options are in Rogersville.
Yes.
And
it'll be legit.
Yeah.
They're going to be legit responses of
Yep.
people who know the community and who are members of the community. So, yep,
That's right. All right, guys, are we done?
I think so.
Tune in Sunday night for the first sports.
Come to First Friday,
Yep.
watch the volleyball game.
Soccer.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. See you later.